Hola from the west side. It is me, DC the Purple Diva, and welcome to Not a Random Chat. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. So, let's start off with, I guess, some, I don't know if you want to call it happy or maybe just more of just decisive or part of the let go process. But finally, today, the GSA has certified that Joe Biden is the president-elect, which now allows his administration, and I know if music sounds like it's going away, it's because I'm moving it away from me, so it's not like all up in the in the microphone with me. But it allows him and his administration to move forward and to finally get access to the daily briefings, security briefings, also funding so that he can go forward and set up things for if he has to implement or continue with whatever is going to happen as far as the distribution of the COVID vaccinations, antibodies, whatever you want to call it. One second, guys. I just know you're not on the phone, right? Hang it up. Hang it up. For those of you who don't know, I'm an autism mom. And I have a 25-year-old who doesn't act like a 25-year-old about certain things. So, I had to go into mom mode for a minute there. But, continuing on, I think that this is a good move because I think our country just needs some healing when it comes to which way this election is going to go. But here on my home front, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in California and in the county that I'm in that is very, very concerning to me. Okay? So I'm sure the actions of the governor of California did make national news when he went out to a dinner party a couple weeks ago. And I'm sure other people also aware of the fact that California has remained one of the highest concentrations of quote unquote the COVID. And the reason I say quote unquote is because we really don't know that everyone who they say has it. I'm just being honest. We don't know this. We just don't. Okay, son. What is mom doing?
What?
And what am I doing? And mom's talking, right? Okay. Now, see, he doesn't normally do this, but I guess he's doing this tonight for a point, which is very good because I'm going to go into that in a minute. Okay. So, I really think the country does need some finality in regards to this election. This has been a very crazy year for us as a country. It is November, and for most of this year, a lot of us have been socially isolating for the most part. And those of us who used to enjoy being able to go to our houses of worship 2-3 times a week haven't been in one in 10 months, except virtually. And I have resentment in regards to that in this particular state that I live in, because this governor of the state of California came to my little church in Inglewood, California, and stood before our congregation begging us, trying to get our votes. I know his wife believes in the Most High. This man definitely doesn't, because he has no respect for it. Because he has let everything but a house of worship open. And I have a problem with it. I have a major problem with it. I have the problem because this man is denying us our right to assemble. But everybody else can assemble. And I'm not just crying out for those of us who, call ourselves believers. I'm crying out for those who go to a synagogue. I'm crying out for those who go to a mosque. I'm crying out for even those who go to a fellowship hall. Because freedom of religion means freedom of religion for all. And yet we are not able to do that in this current climate. And then those of us who are proud of having a relationship with the Most High are sometimes, maybe, I'm not going to say I'm hesitant, but I'll say some people are hesitant because we don't want to be lumped in with the evangelicals that supported this past president and some of the other nastiness that went along with that. But it really saddens me that the only time I get to see my pastor and my friends from church, hey, Terry, is when we have the once a month outside encounter where we're really just doing praise and worship. And that's fine. But even in California, eventually it's going to not be the kind of weather where we can be meeting outside. So, Mr. Newsom, what the hell do you expect us to do at that point? As you continue with all of this. Because see, now they're talking about doing a potential another shutdown because of numbers, if they're over 4,500 in LA County and several other counties. And here's my problem with that. Let me just be honest. The problem is that it's not the restaurants and bars, even though that's what you want to think, is where the people are spreading. People are having parties at their homes. People are going to birthday parties like you did, Mr. Newsom. And they're not wearing masks at these events like you did, Mr. Newsom. And now, get this, you guys. I believe 2 of his children have been exposed to COVID because they were around a now positive CHP officer. I don't know what the, what surroundings that happened. I guess my son has gone in the bathroom because I guess that's his phone ringing, and it's probably his dad. But yeah, so Mr. Newsom now has his kids who have been exposed, but that I guess their tests have come back negative. And he's got these, to me, crippling policies in place that are going to kill the economy in this state. They're going to kill the economy in this state. Even though the unemployment rate has gone down a little bit, it's still like at 9.5%. That's not good. That's not good, you guys. That's not good at all. So, it's going to be really interesting. So they're going to punish the restaurants. So as of Wednesday, they have to close by 10 o'clock. And basically, they're possibly going to implement where they can no longer have indoor dining or the outside dining. So they're basically going to crush their business. You're going to have people back unemployed because they can't afford to pay these people. And every time they do this, even now, more people are staying home. There's not that many people going out to the restaurants. They're just getting it together. It's frustrating living in this freaking state sometimes. Hey, Robbie. Cool, sis. You were just your ears must have been burning because I was just getting ready to talk about what I heard in your replay. And I've been having this conversation multiple times. So I'm so sick of people who find it in their hearts. You have to be low to go after autism moms on this platform. You have to be low. You have to be low to go after people who have autism or some kind of other special needs and are content creators. You got to be low. And you're even lower when you pull in an autism mom's kid. Now, I might just explain something to you clowns out there. We are lions when it comes to our freaking kids. And it doesn't matter what age they are. But when you start saying stuff, we lose it. And I commend my sis, Robbie, because she was cool as a cucumber. She was nice, nasty. She was nicety. She was nicety to that fool. Whoever these people are. Don't let me find out who it is. because I couldn't tell who she was talking about. But don't let me find out who it is. Don't let me find out. See, what y'all don't understand is that, see, yeah, we kind of stick together. We stick together. And I'm like, what the F is wrong with this person or people that are going after somebody who's over here minding their business, doing what they do, raising their kids, being, an autism super mom, because we are all autism super mamas when we are taking care of a child with autism. My son was where her son was at one point. I saw my son lose his words, and we had to fight to get his words back, which is why whenever he's doing his favorite stuff, his babble stuff, yeah, he assembled with people at that party. Nobody had on a mask. And there were two members of the medical community at that party, Terry. Newsom sucks right now. And there's some dude down in Orange County, a GOP, who is gunning for him. And I've already stated that when it comes to, the state, the people in California don't have a political preference of the governor. All they want is somebody who's going to do the job. They don't care if it's a Democrat or a Republican. California has flipped back and forth very well. And Republican governors have worked well with all of these state senators who are Democrats. The people don't care. He's so full of it at this particular point. I just, and he has the audacity to still have his freaking face mask on his Twitter account. Like, dude, go somewhere with that mess. Go somewhere with that. So my family, because we're scattered all over the country, we are going to do a Zoom Thanksgiving for an hour. So everyone's going to make sure that we're ready with our libations. We're all going to have the same libations wherever we are. We're going to have our plate ready, eating our food, whatever we're eating, and we're all going to be on Zoom. I'm going to be Zooming from my house. My sister, if she doesn't come down here and spend Thanksgiving with me, she's going to be Zooming from where she is. Hopefully, I don't know if they can get my brother, but I know most of the girls will be there. Most of the girls will be there. Some of the guys will be there, but most of the girls will be there. So that's how my family is going to be doing our Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, you guys, I got to go buy a turkey because I was going to do what I did last year, which was the Popeyes Cajun turkey, but everybody has caught on to that Cajun turkey now. Everybody knows about it. So they were sold out a week ago, and they won't have any more until after Thanksgiving. No worries. DC will get hers for Christmas though, but no worries. I'll do my own turkey for Thanksgiving. So I'm probably just going to get a ham from the honey bake store, and my turkey, and my gumbo, and my stuffing. And we make a cornbread stuffing. I make a cornbread stuffing with shrimp in it, and onions, and I drench it in gravy. And then, because it's twice baked cornbread stuffing. You bake it to make the cornbread, and then you rebake it as the stuffing. So I'm making that. I'm probably going to make some mac and cheese. And I'm probably going to make a couple of sweet potato pies. But since I'm off, I will be doing some of this cooking on Wednesday. We will not be doing all of this cooking on Thursday. We will not be killing ourselves on Thursday. We won't be doing that, y'all. But I was wandering around YouTube today. Like, I wasn't even online this morning. And I came on this afternoon. And, I'm going around. And it's just like, everybody's talking about everybody else. I'm talking about sisters. And why people are always talking about people's looks. Because let me just tell y'all this. As far as I'm concerned, I'm beautiful. And nobody else's opinion of me is going to change what I think about myself. Okay? I said what I said. I know I'm beautiful. Some of y'all wish y'all looked like me when y'all get to my age. Facts. Because in less than 3 months, we're getting ahead of ourselves. In less than 3 months, I will be 58. I don't have no problem saying that. Because I look good in my Whitney Houston voice. So all these folk around here talking about what everybody look like and everything, I'm sitting in my natural beauty, with or without filters, my natural beauty, my flawless skin that I don't need to put a bunch of makeup on. Okay. Nobody who's with me, goes to bed with DC and wakes up with somebody else. I'm the same person all the time. I look like this, put a little makeup on, make myself look a little cuter. But sisters, all this just talking about how everybody looks, about whether they light, whether they dark, inner beauty is the only beauty that will last, y'all. You will find that as you get older, it is inner beauty. And I guess the things that I'm dealing with offline, with a now 25-year-old with autism who is a Black man, and I have to worry about, him being safe. I guess I don't have time for all that BS. Also, I'm too busy trying to monetize my freaking channel and working on my content on autism. Period. And my late night talk show, because that's what this is. Becoming the best woman that I can be. For real, for real. But it's just so sad to see all of that. But you just have to let that stuff just roll the hell off, because I got another purpose. I'm busy figuring out really what I want my branding to be, and getting to the point where I know I'm going to put up a website, and I already have a vlog that I haven't used, but I have it. So maybe I can utilize that and incorporate that into the website and start actually vlogging again. Blogging. Let me say blog. And then also connected to my YouTube channel. I got to do merchandise. It's like all these different things that I'm, trying to concentrate on. And, my hope is that most of this stuff will get worked out between the different parties on this platform. But you have a lot of folk who are really, 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 really mad courageous when they're behind a freaking keyboard, but wouldn't have anything to say if they were actually in somebody's presence. So, you got all of these chats where, people jump in there for all of the foolery. But will they be there when you're not doing the foolery? When you're not in there cutting somebody else down? Can you really maintain that kind of stuff? Without the foolery? Because, I get up here and do my lives every night. And I might not be talking about nothing to any of y'all, but let me just say this. It's not easy to get up here and do a whole hour for you guys. I'm used to doing it, by the way, because before I was ever on this platform, I did radio for over 10 years. Yeah. It was my part-time gig that I did every weekend. It was called a 90-minute radio show called Vibing with DC. One of these days, I will actually pull one of the SoundClouds that's still out there, let you guys hear one of my old shows. But the reason that I haven't had them on here is because that would have to be a show that I don't care about being monetized. I'm not trying to be monetized because all the music is copywritten. That's why I never have played it on here. Maybe I should just do a podcast with that, because I know you can do it on a podcast. Yeah, and then they pay the artists. So maybe I'll start doing it on a podcast. You would be surprised, Terry. Apparently someone was saying something, just said something crazy in regards to one of the other autism moms. And it had to do with their kid. So whoever that was, F you. I'm just saying it. In my most, believer voice, I truly mean it. But like she said, I do not wish on you to have a special needs child or it to be in your family. Because there are a whole lot of Black people that it is in their family and it is their kid. Thankfully, a lot of the kids are not severely autistic, but some of them are. That's why people like me are on here talking about it, so that those people will see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I know y'all hear my son back in the back. He's singing and doing all kinds of stuff, but he can talk. Can David talk?
David talk.
There you hear it. Heard that baritone voice? That's man. He can talk. He just talks when he wants to talk. But if he gets on the phone and calls somebody, yeah, he has something to say. He calls his dad. He calls my aunt, his great aunt. He calls my father, he calls his grandpappy. Calls my brother, my sister, calls everybody and gets on the phone. He only has like a 5-minute conversation with him, but I get on the phone and talk to him. And, you know, some people are pestered by it now. And what I said to his dad in regards to this is I said, these people don't know what it is, what a blessing it is that he can do the things that he can do. He knows people's phone numbers. He knows who he's calling. He knows who he's calling when he's calling them. You know? So, anybody going after autism moms? Yeah. I'm jumping off the porch on that BS. Because that's a bunch of bull. Like, what the F are you doing? Why are you going after somebody who ain't, I know ain't coming for you? Because they were too busy minding their own damn business. Too busy minding their own business. But like my friend in the last live stream that I listened to right before I came on here, my friend Felicia said, the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but the one that endureth until the end. Comes from a song, Milton Brunson Community Choir. Yes. So, yeah. And it's a few autism moms on here who've had people come at them. I know. We ain't putting up with that stuff. We got enough going on. You know, so don't be trying to pull somebody. Don't be trying to pull none of us. None of them. Because ain't none of these people gonna be coming after me. What for? It's really the lowest. It's really the lowest. When our channel is about autism and you come at us. It's really the lowest. But ain't none of us stupid. Just want y'all to know that. Ain't none of us stupid. Let me burn me some lavender up in this place. I got some patchouli. I got some lavender. I don't know why they got patchouli. What is the patchouli? Here's the lavender. But yeah, that's some of the people that you have over here in the Black sector. And see that I guess it's our fault, you know, us autism moms, you know, who are doing our content or whatever it is we're doing it on. You know, we're dumb because we want to educate our own folk, huh? We over here trying to give y'all some education. And this is the kind of bull that happens. You know, suddenly now they thinking that someone, and this particular autism mom, actually, most of the other autism moms that I know are monetized. And I'm about to be monetized. They got folk hating. And they don't all identify themselves as autism moms, so I'm not going to be putting everybody's business out there on them, but this particular one does. She does talk about her child. So that's why it's even lower. Because you know. It makes you just a sack of crap. Seriously. Just a sack of crap. That's the way I see it. And y'all know this is my pet peeve on here. When I found out people were talking about Angel's Army, I was pissed about that kind of stuff. You know? But, you know, Angel is Hispanic and Native American, but he spends the majority of his time over here in the Black sector. And he has some very protective folk over here. And every time somebody goes at him, we go at them. He just got monetized too. So I'm happy that he got that monetization. Because that'll be money that he can use. Because he doesn't have full access to his other money, but this is money he will have full access to. So I'm really happy for him. And I want people to support his channel, watch all the ads. And he has a commercial worthy channel. And I'm hoping that he gets some big sponsors. I'm definitely going to be looking for some big sponsors. I'm going to be looking for like mom life sponsors, as well as trying to get some of the autism stuff in mind. Definitely. And since I do like arts and crafts, and I am an artsy person and I'm into the arts, trying to just get everything, any kind of sponsors I can get. Black, white, pink, purple. Hey, NC Worker. It was a punk move by the governor of California. But we're going to remember that, Terry, when he comes up for re-election. You know, because he's going to be needing people to vote for him. And there's a lot of people that are not real happy with the governor of California right now. I can tell you that. Now, New York may love Governor Cuomo because that's a whole nother situation. There's not this messiness that's going on over here in California. You know, and he really didn't have any control of what his brother did. Really. So, you know, I'm so happy I have this week off. I had some challenges this morning, though. Instead of being able to, you know, deal with just getting up, you know, when I wanted to. I did get up when I wanted to, well, later than I would normally, but I got up earlier than I wanted to because I had to go deal with some work stuff because my work VPN broke over the weekend. and it's private. It's just my private network to access all of my work stuff. It's broken. And I could get to my email, and I could get to my messenger, fine, because they're not tied into that. But I needed to get into the company the company website thing, because I had to go. You have to put in certain things when you're going on vacation, and I need to do that stuff. So I was able to do that finally this morning. But tomorrow I will be at the grocery store at 8 o'clock in the morning, because that is when I need to be there to get what I need to get. And because I don't live in a quote unquote black neighborhood, well, let me just put it like this. The neighborhood grocery stores are not black grocery stores. They don't sell stuff that I would be looking for. I'm gonna have to go over to Vons to find the stuff that I need, for doing my own, Cajun turkey. Doing all my stuff here at the house. So I'm going to be there early. Plus, I need seafood because I'm making gumbo, you guys. So that's why I'm going to be first thing in the AM tomorrow. I want to go there early so that I can be out of there early. And then I can come back home and, I don't know, work on some content. And I do mean that, because I do have some content that needs to be finished, so I can work on it and get it out. And hopefully by, what's tomorrow? Tuesday? By tomorrow, hopefully I won't be still over 100 hours from my watch time. Hopefully by tomorrow, I will have gotten under 100 hours. And so I will be in the home stretch. I don't even know if there's something I need to do to my channel to make sure it's prepared, for review. So now I got to go look in YouTube studios and see to make sure that, everything is okay on my channel. I think it's fine because I've done nothing but put up, my vlogs and my live streams. And that's it. So I just got to make sure that everything is, what it needs to be. I don't think I have anybody else's music in my live streams. Basically, this is what you've heard for almost all of my live streams. The music that's playing right now. I think prior to that, I had another one, and I think only one live stream did I try the copyright-free music by YouTube. But other than that, it's my stuff. And I think I only played part of somebody else's video in one thing, and I didn't play that much of it, and I never got any, strike or anything for it. Because I think I played maybe 30 seconds of somebody's video on one of the things with a while ago. So, yep. I'm watching. And then, I realized that when they go to review, I'm like, are they reviewing everything that I've done? Are they just reviewing the stuff from the last 12 months? But I guess they're going to look at everything. Because, I guess they just look at everything on the channel. And that's fine. I mean, there's, like I told you guys, the first video that I ever posted will be deleted before I go into review. It's already private, and it's been private since I started making the channel into a channel for content, because it was, it was a video for my mom for her celebration of life, and it definitely has copyrighted music in it, and it got whatever it got on it when it got it, when I posted it a million years ago. Nobody asked me to take it down. They just told me, I just could never monetize it, but I wasn't trying to monetize it. It wasn't for that. I just posted it so my family could see it. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Shoot, I ain't worried about these folks. And, the crazy thing, with Black women talking about how each other looks and everything, it's just crazy to me. I mean, it's like, I wish that sisters could just lift each other up. But it just don't seem like it can be that way, at least not on this platform. But then you got folks who doing, jacked up stuff behind the scenes, and they smile when they're on here with their content, so you don't even know that they're the ones back there doing crazy stuff, and then you don't know why these other people are talking about them. See, so it's like, but it's like when you talk about folk, I wish it could just be about what the person did and all of that stuff, and it doesn't have to be about what they look like. I mean, that's just my opinion, but that's what people always do. I mean, it's definitely a female thing, because I mean, guys don't generally talk about other guys' looks. They just don't. That's not part of their, it's usually not part of the get down. But I guess it's part of the get down for, with females. It's just, I don't see the point. I don't see the point. And I guess, I'm saying that because maybe I'm just secure in who I am, and I don't have no issues with what I look like. I look like my daddy. And, and my dad is a very handsome man, and my sister and I have female versions, and we're very good looking women, and my brother's a handsome man. Shoot, our Afro-Cuban looks are perfectamente. That's what they are. That's what they are. Yeah, they drive the traffic to their channels, but it's like, I'm not interested in 100 people in here to see me act a fool. If I get on here and start cursing people out, y'all gonna be like, what did somebody do to DC? Because, and like I said, don't talk about my innocent son who has nothing to do with YouTube. And we're gonna always be good. I don't give an F. Because he comes on here and he's part of my channel, and this is all about him. And if you say anything about him or people with autism, then you're just ignorant. And that's just the way that I effing feel. For real, for real. Because I'm just that passionate about it. It's my life, you know, because my son is. YouTube, on the other hand, is not my life, but it is a part of what I choose to do. And I am about to monetize this shiznick for real. Because personally, I think I have the kind of content that YouTube should have. They should have stuff where people are talking about autism. Because trust me, these children are all going to be growing up. And in a minute, all of those channels that are talking about kids with autism are going to be talking about adults with autism, just like I do. The thing is that very few of those channels talk about adults with autism that look like my son. Hence the reason why I'm here. Because our kids are here. By the way, shouts out to Diesel Braxton. He just got his driver's license and he's driving. And that's a big deal because he has autism. That's Tony Braxton's son. He's a model. He's, I think, trying to do a little acting and everything. And now he got his driver's license. That's a big deal for someone with autism to get a driver's license. Because it's a definite step towards independence. So it makes me really happy that Tony Braxton's son, Diesel, has his driver's license. I follow him on Instagram. My son follows him on Instagram. Because, see, that's a positive image of someone with autism who is Black. And we need them out there. Now, I love Temple Grandin, and I'm glad she advocates so fiercely for everyone with autism. But I will be glad when we have more people that look like my son that are on the spectrum that are advocating as well. Until that happens, how y'all doing? My name's DC. I'm an autism mom. And that's what I do. It's not all I do, but it's one of the major reasons why I'm on this platform. It's one of the major reasons why I'm on here, you know? Yeah, I mean, hell, hey, we all enjoy the foolery every once in a while. You know, the foolery is fine. You know, you laugh, ha, ha, he, he. You know, it's funny for a minute, but but it can't be all you do. There has to be something else to you. Or is your content so piss poor otherwise that this is all you think you can do, or what you think you can do to get monetized? Because see what I'm showing you, I'm gonna get monetized without doing all that mess. I don't need to do all that stuff. First of all. Second of all, didn't I just say I'm gonna be 58 on my next birthday? How would I look? How would I look as a grown ass Black queen up on here doing that mess? How would I look? You know, if I was out here doing all of that, then, you know, hopefully, you know, I like some of the platform holders that are involved in all of this stuff. It's just saddens me. And for the most part, when they're talking about, you know, each other, I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna sit this one out. I'll come back later when you're talking about something else. And although everybody says that the other one is always talking about them, you know, and everything, they've actually had some decent content. Everybody. Or I wouldn't support you. You know, everybody has their ways. I just wish that's where everybody would be instead of on this bull. But I guess it wouldn't be Black YouTube if they weren't on the bull. It wouldn't be Black YouTube. It wouldn't be Black YouTube if they weren't on the bull. Hey, Mahogany. It's good to see you, sis. I'm glad you came through. You catching me, and I'm about to jump off. I've been on for an hour. I know everybody's around. I know there's a bunch of craziness going on right now. That's why I have a chill stream. I'm not even going to indulge in that stuff. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired of it. It needs to get, you know, everybody just needs to chill out. You know? It's just ridiculous. People going after people's kids, people talking about people's children, people talking about what people look like, people talking about people's health, what it is, what it isn't. It's draining. You know, it has to be draining for them. I mean, you know, but I just want everybody to get along. But I know that's not possible. That's not possible. Because they even pull nice people into the middle of the BS. So let me come on camera for you guys before I get off of here. As I am on this road to 4K. Let me get my thing. Are you going to come over, David? Are you coming? David's coming. He's coming on camera, y'all. Here he comes.
Good.
Here he comes.
Roger.
Come on, have a seat. Told y'all he's coming. Okay. Say hi. Yeah, hi, YouTube. Yeah, this is my grown man. This is my grown man. Yeah, grown man. How old are you, David?
25.
See that? He's 25 years old. All right, sir.
Tough.
All right, you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. Yeah, that's David with that deep voice. Deep voice. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Drink some water. All that talking makes your throat dry. I'm going to get out of here. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow during the day because I won't be running around all day. So I'll probably be able to do a live during the day tomorrow as well. Today I was running around. But tomorrow I'll probably be able to come on during the day. Hopefully, you know, it'll be kind of peaceful during the day. I can just, you know, drop in here, drop on, talk to y'all for a little while, you know, in between all the fireworks. Because I think it's just going to get busier over the next few days, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But this is a peace zone. We are zen and woosah up in here. Okay,
How did you
because I look good. I look good for almost 58. Huh? Don't I? See my flawless skin, y'all. See my flawless skin. I don't have no wrinkles. Anyway, you guys, I'm out. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Peace. Bye.